Good afternoon, morning, or evening. I am the Mainly Digger, and as you can see, it's winter in Maine. Snow in the background, dirty snow. It's dirty. Anyway, this video is kind of two different parts. One, I am reviewing Pathway North. They have a emergency survival shovel kit. So the second part of this video is I went to an event and did some photos for Operation Reboot Outdoors, which I'm a volunteer for. I love that organization. If you haven't seen or don't know them or haven't heard about them, just check out their website, just Operation Reboot Outdoors, and it'll pop right up. Or they're also on Facebook. This event was, they have an annual ice fishing derby at Great Pond. It's either Great Pond or Long Pond. I'll either edit this out or just throw a picture in. There's a couple Great Ponds or Long Ponds in Maine, so it's a running joke because there's which Great Pond, which Long Pond. Anyway, so that, and there's some. I just took my drone out there and took some pictures on the ice and around the campsite, or around the camp. Awesome donation from Pathway North. They donated to Reboot Outdoors. And what comes in this package, this box, is a carrying case or bag. And it has multiple different pouches and places to put different parts of this tool in, which is cool. And the tool itself, the e-tool itself, the emergency shovel, the hatchet. I love my hatchets. And the difference between what I've noticed so far between this set and the other sets is that the pieces is the box really. Everything's set up in the box, and you don't have to go search for the different parts and pieces. You know what you're getting, but it's just everything's right there. What I've noticed so far, and I don't know if this is good or bad, is the edge is not sharpened. The other ones that there's kind of a sharp edge there, but even that's kind of, I wouldn't call it dull, it's just not as sharp as the other ones. And I mean, that's good and bad. Especially if it's bad if it cuts through what you're carrying it through, or the carrying case, which they have this right here that it slides in. But if it cuts this, it's not, it's a bad thing, but it's also a good thing. I like the design. So the next piece is a tiny whistle. Yeah, it works. And whistles are always good, especially in emergency services, or especially in emergency situations. And the next thing that I'm going to look at is the handle, the handle piece. It has a compass on it, and let's see if it does this spinning thing. It's usually when a compass gets near something magnetic or metal, it spins, which is not doing, which is good. And then this part's cool. This is the icebreaker. This can be an icebreaker or a window breaker in an emergency situation. And you can see they have the rubber on them too, the rubber gasket or seal, which is important. I think it's important. It makes everything sealed up and waterproof if you need a waterproof space. The next is the knife or serrated edge or saw blade. It's a knife. Oh, look at that. See if it cuts hair. Oh, no, it's not. I mean, it can be, but Oh, a little bit, but good and bad, because it's machine sharp. You don't want something that's too sharp. So that works. It's still sharp. It still has an edge, and it'll still cut, which is the most important part. So the next piece that I'm reviewing is the hatchet, or axe, whatever you want to call it. It has a carrying case, and look here, there's a strap that you can go through. You just undo the snaps, and it comes out. And this piece right here will save, hopefully. So you can see the hair and some skin, which it's sharp. It's very sharp. And then we're going to go down. You can see some hair. I'm going to clean that table up after, but you can definitely see some. You can definitely see bald spots, which is awesome. It's good steel. It's got the hammer on the back, so you can pound steaks or nails or whatever. Yeah, that is a sound hatchet right there. Today's victim, today's execution is on this tree right here. We're gonna take its limbs and see how this hatchet works. If it works well, I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. So I also have the shovel part of it here. As you can see, it's a snowy day, and the snow is pretty deep, so this isn't gonna last long. So this tree has been dead for a couple of months, or this part of the tree has been dead for a couple of months. So we're going to chop it at an angle. Just chop. It is an axe. Kind of important. This limb's got to go right here. Oh, missed it. There we go. Now, how does it delimb? Not just delimb, but like. Oh, that's a horrible angle. Up hard. Here we go, right here. This guy. Pretty easy. Can it stick in? So I'm gonna get cool guy pictures. A little bit. Let's try it again. So now, and of course I have cold leather gloves, which I only have one on my hand because that makes perfect sense. It's chilly, but it's not that cold. And like I said, this doesn't really have an edge on it, but that doesn't stop it from being able to do the chopping job. So you have a little more of a chop to it because it has that longer edge. See, do this correctly without looking like a. Yep. Oh, that one missed. That one missed again. There we go. And then